diet food, evil or helpful? We're going to try it. Coming up! Good morning, or is it? I hope you're having a good one. Mine's not bad. School run, done. They're late. Nothing new about that. Well, that has struck me that when I get them in on time, I don't get any credit. But when they're late, I certainly don't get any credit. In fact, I'm made to feel really guilty. Anyway, that aside, today we are doing food tests. Now, I'm no fan of low-fat diet food. I think it's all a bit of a marketing gimmick. And you tend to find that when you're eating this stuff, it doesn't taste anything like the original. But hey, as long as they sell the idea that you can lose weight, who cares, right? So, as far as I was concerned, you take the fat out, you've got to replace it with something, invariably sugar. So low fat, high sugar, but they never put high sugar on the front of the box, do they? So I thought, why not? Let's test out some products, the normal stuff, and then see how it compares to the evil light stuff. So, I mean, these are just my opinions. I'm just going to give you an idea as to what I think they taste like, and you can tell me what you think. Maybe you do like them. Leave a comment. So, the first thing we're going to do is lasagna. Now, I love lasagna. I'm not going to lie. It's not exactly the healthiest option in the world, but it is yummy food. So, I've got two. Weight Watchers lasagna right here. Now, it does sell the idea that it's low in calories, low in fat, low in sugar, low in salt, low in everything else, and I would imagine low in self-esteem when you're eating it, but I could be wrong, and this could be quite nice. And the other one I've got is this one from Asda, and it's from Asda because they didn't actually do another one that I could find, but this is a normal lasagna, and this is high in fat, high in salt, relatively average in sugar, and it has twice as many calories, but as far as I'm concerned, that probably means it's got twice as much flavour. So they're not exactly, you know, what you would expect. But this is the this is the Weight Watchers one. I'm not kidding. There is no seal on this. Look, I'll show you. There is no seal on there whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to give this a go. We're going to see what this is like. Consistency wise, it kind of resembles baby food. It's got this kind of consistency of baby food. So I'm going to try that, but I'm going to silence my phone there. Very rude, sorry. So this is it, and it's got a very slight, it's got almost like a translucent bechamel sauce, but this has been done by Heinz, so you would think if it was done by Heinz, it would be okay. So very acidic. It's got like, I know it must, I'm sure it's got real stuff in it. It's got so much stuff in it. Yeah, it's got so, I'm not even going to read those ingredients, but that's actually, do you know what, I'll be honest with you, that's, if you're looking to lose weight, that's not actually bad. Damn, I really want, I see these shows on TV where they have a go at companies like Weight Watchers for selling the idea of low fat and then packing it full of sugar. 10% of your daily sugar, 31% of your daily salt, 18% of your saturated fat, 11% of your normal fat, and 14% of the calories. So, but it's the amount of ingredients in that one. And then we've got this one, which is the Asda one. Now this one, it leaks everywhere. Okay, now this one, I'm really careful. Now this one had to be microwaved with the lid on, and that one with the lid off. Now this one looks like it's been sweating in there, but it has actually, it doesn't have the texture of baby food. It's actually got the texture of mince, so it's clearly got mince in there. But oh god, it's like vinegar. This is just in case. Oh dear god. No, okay. That is so... It's quite acidic. And it's got a lot more ingredients in it than the Weight Watchers, which really surprised me. So if I was going to give a mark out of 10 on those ones, I'd probably say the Weight Watchers I would give a 6. That normal as the Italian lasagna, 2. Moving on. Now, following a main meal, you want a decent dessert, right? So, or you at least need something sweet. Well, you do after those anyway. So I have these. Now this is the Fiber One 90 calorie. Now they say these are triple choc cake bars, and they have. Okay, so they're 25 grams each. When it comes to our irresistible Fiber One 90 calorie triple choc cake bars, a little goes a long way. Okay, so that's their way of saying once you've had one, it's nice. You should be good with it. And these are nothing if not small. Now these are 25 grams, and then we got these Cadbury's cake bars. Now these ones are, what are these each? Doesn't actually say. Let's have a look. So these are the Cadbury's ones. They're about, I don't know, what's that, about 2.5 inches? Probably about 3 inches, or as I'm a man, 8. And these ones are the fibre. Now I would have thought these would have been, these are kind of, these are like a bit Jaffa cakey, and they've got what look like zits. They've got these crispy things on the outside. They are cakey, at least. Can't zoom in on that. I'm very cakey. Very cakey. Oh. Okay. Right. Yeah, you need to be on a diet. Now these ones are the Cadbury's. Now I haven't had these before, but logic would tell you these are probably delicious. Oh, these are so much better. Loaded with lovely milk chocolate. They are like, they're a hug. They're a bit like if sometimes you just want some chocolate. They're not a chocolate substitute. And they are very sweet. And you've got a lot in them. But they are better than these. So I'd probably give this a 7. No, 8. Let's go 8 on that one. And on that one, I think I'm probably going to go... Actually, I'll go 7 on that. Because, they're not actually bad. Yeah, not actually bad. You could still go out and get them. I mean, I think if you're on a diet, you're not going to feel like you're missing out. I do think it's a bit of a marketing nonsense to go put in that a little goes a long way, because it doesn't. A little bit doesn't go very far. Watch. Right? Oh no! I've gone a long way! So, oh god. Right, okay, well my mouth is drying up now. Alright. Next up, when you've had dessert, probably need to do a jump cut there once my mouth is empty. Once you've had dessert, what's better on dessert than custard? So, I'm a sucker for custard, absolutely love this stuff, but there is a light version, and the light version has 35% less fat, which means we must be missing out on something here. Whereas you've got this one, which is not low in fat, and it is, that's skimmed milk, and that's made with skimmed milk. It's got 74% milk. It's got 75% milk. So I'm not entirely sure how they managed to make that 35% less fat. So 2% fat than that. So this is the Ambrosia, the full fat one. Full fat, full taste. Okay, so I know that's good. And it's just delicious. Oh, you just live off that. A bit more. That is great. And it's exactly how custard should be. None of this creme anglaise. That, proper custard. If you don't agree with me, let me know. Oh, right. It's Same thickness as the other. Do you know what? I can't tell the difference. Winner, light. I can't believe I'm saying that. The light one wins. Get it? Yeah, it's actually really good. I love that. So light one. Oh, love custard. So going to give that a 9 out of 10. The normal one, I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. And yeah, moving on. Like magic. Now we like bread. We all like bread. Even those who are only eat gluten-free, either medically or because they think they do, self-diagnosed. There are now options for bread. So I've got, you can tell I went to Asda because, I've got this Asda. This is a malted farmhouse loaf. And then I've got this one. This is the Weight Watchers malted Danish. And it's baked by Warburton. So you think it was good. And it's 1 smart point per slice. What does that mean? What's a smart point? Let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know. I'd like to know. So let's get these open. And let's give these a go. Oh my word, these are so light. The light one was the Weight Watchers one. And then we got this one, which is the malted farmhouse. Straight away, look at the difference. They are both malted, and they are, well, they're about the same thickness really, but so this one, the malted Asda, is 1.1 gram of fat and 0.2 in saturated fat. And the Weight Watchers is 0.4 grams of fat and 0.1 grams. So there's a lot less flavour, maybe, in that one. So let's have a go. So this is the light one. And seriously, this is probably the lightest piece of bread. Yeah. Don't think it's got any butter. I mean, I probably would need butter, but... Oh yeah, all day long. Asda wins. It's like got texture, like it's actually got density to it. This has absolutely nothing. No. Okay, so on that one, normal bread wins. Woohoo! Victory for normal. So I'm going to give the normal bread 8. Because it's not the best bread in the world, but it's a pretty good bread. And I'm going to give the diet one about I don't know, 3. It's a bit, cupboardy. Next up, curry. Our favourite food. It's our favourite food. But curries generally have lots of sugar in them, or they have high amounts of salt, and they're not healthy by any stretch of the imagination. So I've got these. So they didn't have what I like as a low fat. So I thought I'd go same brand. So I had to go own brand. So I've got the Asda Tikka Masala, and we're going up against the Asda Tikka Masala calorie counted, low fat, evil. And these ones, you've got the normal sane tikka is, 10% fat, 7% saturated, 7% sugar. The calorie counted is 4% fat, 3%, and then 4%. So, I mean, about half, basically. But a half can make an awful lot of difference. And there's 268 calories per serving. And a serving is what? I don't know. What's a serving? How much is a serving? I don't know. It doesn't actually say what a serving is there. And this is, how many calories per serving? This is, oh, who cares? It's a curry. It's a curry. So I've not heated these because I know that with curries, they're kind of cooked when they're sterilised. So they're cooked once and then they're sterilised in their jars, and they're boiled in their jar. So first one is the tikka masala, the normal one. Now, first, straight up, I mean, this has got so much more colour to it. That it's actually got colour. And oh, it's got the flavour. It has lots and lots. I'm double dipping, I know. It has flavour to it. The texture, it's got like onions and You can... Oh, that's actually really nice. Well done, Asda. Well done. And this is the calorie counted one. And I swear this is basically... it's either soup or baby food or something in one of my children's nappies when they were a baby. Oh, God. So, let's give this one a go. Oh, my God. What is... Okay, so this has sweetener in it. So they stick sweetener and they use stevia. And that is just... That's disgusting. Look at it. It's just liquid. Liquid. Whereas this one, any sweetener in this one? No sweetener in this. It's just, this one has so much more to it. And it's really good. Really good, actually. So, go out and get that. Unless you prefer Patek or something like that. But the calorie counted one, avoid like the plague. Right, next. Soup. So on a winter's day or when you're not feeling too good, nothing better than soup. Really, there isn't. I mean, usually for me, chicken soup is the de facto if I'm not feeling well. Any other day, oxtail. But I needed a like for like. So, you know, a Weight Watchers versus something that, or just anything diet versus something that isn't. So again, Weight Watchers tomato soup. Straight away, small can, trying to tell you that, you know, you should have a small can of soup. So it's about quantity, not quality. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But this is made by Heinz again. So, and versus a Heinz soup. Now, this should be relatively easy because they're both Heinz. They should still be quite tasty. But I actually went looking for a can opener. And they've actually got a ring pull on these ones. So, let's get these. I mean, straight away, we need... So straight away, you see this it's very wet. I know it's a stupid thing to say, it's soup, but it's wet, it's liquidy. The Heinz is like thicker. It has a much thicker consistency. And I know what Heinz soup is like. I mean, I've brought up on it and you can't fail with the Heinz soup. It's just good. And the Heinz soup has got 89% tomato. This Weight Watchers, 60%. And it's got sweetener, acetylfluorine potassium. Whereas this has something else. Sugar. Sugar's not bad, leave it alone. So anyway, so this... for God's sake, that's disgusting. What is wrong with people? Oh. It's so... No, that is... artificial. I don't like that at all. This is the one. This is it. Winner, winner. Soup in a can for dinner. Or not, because, well, you need something proper. Oh, so that's it. I'm going to take my malted brown bread, butter it with some normal butter. I'm going to heat my soup. I'm going to have it as you're supposed to, soup with toast and butter. But it's not going to be the Weight Watchers soup. It will be the normal soup. And then I'm going to have a Cadbury's cake bar with a bowl of light custard to make me feel better. Because when I've had all the sugar and the fat from all the stuff which tastes nice, I can have the light ambrosia to make me feel better. So that's it. So my summary, unless you really need to diet, there's not much in it. I would just... I think it's more about just portioning. I mean, you don't need to have lots of food. So why not just, instead of getting foods which are low fat, low sugar, low everything else, why not just reduce your intake? So have the food you like, but make it a smaller portion. Why sacrifice yourself and make you feel like you're missing out? Because you ultimately are. These all taste different. And, the guilt factor, plays a role. You don't want to eat the thing you like, so you feel like you're being deprived. And then you go and, end up eating something that you don't really like the taste of. And you end up every day just kind of resenting yourself a little bit more. And that's why people can't stick to diets, because they are taking stuff away that they love. So why not just have a little bit of what you fancy rather than removing it like a punishment? So there you go. Woohoo! Stick to the good stuff. I'm Nigel. This is Good Morning, or is it? Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much, all of you, for following. And I'll see you in the next show. Friday. Forgot what day. Anyway, take care. See you soon. Bye. Boom.